The minute an investor starts asking critical questions, you've lost them. Like a lot of founders think like a fundraising meeting is an opportunity to convince the investor. No, the investor often will walk into that room already having decided whether they're interested or not. Your job is to get to a no as quickly as possible so that you can find more yeses, not to try and convince all the no's to become yeses. If they are interested, you'll feel it because they'll compliment you. They'll ask you, kind of softball questions. If they're not, they're going to ask you difficult questions. You just have to kind of get through it, but you should mark that conversation in your head as a no. And that's okay. There's many reasons an investor would say no to you. I think about, a fundraising conversation as like a date where after the first date, the person has to decide whether they're going to marry you for 10 years. If you were on that date, you don't want the date to be a 5 or a 7 or even an 8. You want that date to be like a fucking 10 out of 10 or 11 out of 10. You want like, there, to be sparks like chemistry, like exploding across the table. Like you want to be able to like feel like you just can't keep your hands off of them. And that's how the best fundraising conversations go. You want to evaluate them on this really tight scale of like, is it a 9 or above? Because if they're anything less than that, if they're less than a 9, it's a no. So give me a follow, write fundraising in the comments, and I'll shoot you my secret playbook for fundraising in a DM.